April Fools is gay. And I mean that in a middle school sense, okay? I'm not homophobic. I'm not scared of gays. I'm not scared of the homos. They're afraid of me. So today, if you guys know, it's April Fools. We're going to talk about it. Everyone's done an April Fool's prank, but why? We're going to get into it on Why Wednesday. When did April Fools start? April Fools apparently started in 1582, according to some historians, because of a fucking retardation when it comes to a calendar change. Really? Because of this stupidity, we've had to deal with pranks made by major corporations every single year. Have you ever noticed, that it's always major corporations doing pranks? It's always McDonald's, it's always Google. I do have to give credit where credit is due. There has been one good April Fool's prank in the entirety of April Fool's done correctly, and that was done by Pornhub.com when they made it seem like you were sharing somehow the video that you were watching with everybody in your inbox. It was funny, it was creative, it's something that genuinely could cause panic, because let me tell you, I've seen some weird shit. CBT, BBBBW, cuckold watches wife get pounded by big black penis. The last thing I would want is for people to see my Pornhub history, all right? So that was a great prank. Well done. April Fool's done well. That's it. That's been the climax. That's been the peak. We've all come down from there. People were complaining when the plane struck the towers. But you know what? We already had a 9/11 and it's April 1st. We're complaining because we're dealing with a virus. We've already been dealing with a virus for the past couple years, and that's April Fools. Left-handed Whopper? Really, Burger King? Gee, I wonder what day in the calendar it is. Oh, April 1st? You got me. You got me there. I didn't know. I really thought you guys were going to come out with a left-handed Whopper. You know what? Fuck April Fools. Let's talk about pranks. Pranks have tanked since YouTube. Person stepping on Jordans in the hood prank. Gold digger prank. Hey there, I'm sorry I have to put a little bit of an aside here, but this has to be the most retarded video I've ever seen in my entire life. I know it's just a little bit of a snippet, less than 2 seconds of a clip that I used, but let's analyze how stupid this gold digger prank is. First of all, this guy rolls up to this, looks like a $2.5 million home with this girl in a bikini just waiting outside, just fucking waiting outside in a bikini. First of all, let's just ignore the fact that she's thick as fuck, but she's outside her house in a bikini. This guy just rolls up to her in what looks like to be a pink, maybe purple Land Rover, and she immediately walks towards him. It doesn't matter if the guy's in a Lambo, in a Porsche, you don't walk up to fucking cars. Just the whole premise of this is borderline autistic. You know what? Actually full on autistic. This is on the spectrum, 100% on its own spectrum. So I'm sorry, I just wanted to point this out because of how stupid and absurd the whole premise was. Let's go back to the video. Whatever happened to putting sugar in somebody's gas tank? Whatever happened to putting saran wrap on somebody's toilet seat? Those are funny. Those are funny pranks. We don't do those. Instead, we're relegated to terrorist attack prank. By the way, that's Evan Era. I googled a top 10 list of April Fool's pranks and it gave me a picture of O.J. Simpson. This is why I hope that Trump wins 2020, because if Trump wins 2020, what's going to end up happening is he's going to abolish all these retarded holidays. Black History Month, gone. International Women's Day, gone. April Fools, gone. MAGA 2020, MAGA 2024, MAGA 2028, MAGA 4000. Hey, I heard you guys like card tricks. Here's a good one. Here's a cool card trick. It's the April Fool's card trick. You ready? Here you go. Look, sir, pick a card. All right. I'm going to shuffle the deck. I'm going to mix it up. All right. Was that your card? No? Your mom has cancer. April Fools. April Fools, man. That was a joke. That was a prank. Oh, man. Oh boy. So today I'm asking why. Why continue with this? Why partake? Yes, it's a moment of levity. Yes, it's some fun, but it's always terribly done. Let's go back to when pranks were good. Let's go back to when we used to actually prank and it meant something. Let's go back to the days where pranking was no longer a clickbait thing you would add to a YouTube video just to get a couple more views from horny 12-year-olds. I do have a little bit of an announcement to make here. I will be transitioning to a female in the next couple months. So I know that might come off as transphobic, that might come off as a little bit, especially on today's day, on April 1st, people might say, oh, it's just an April Fool's prank. You're doing it for the joke, haha. But that's not funny. People suffer from this. And you know what? I know, and I sympathize with you guys. So I'm making an announcement today that I'm going to be transitioning to a female in the next couple months. So we'll see how that takes. We'll see how that goes, rather. So yeah, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys for doing all the things that people do. I'm going to go figure out different ways to vape and not get judged by companies backed by Philip Morris. Philip Morris was the guy behind Camel cigarettes, and now he's the one behind the Truth commercials. Makes you wonder, huh? Makes you wonder. Hmm. 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 Hmm.